Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Tuesday edition of Proline Daily, America's longest-running sports handicapping show, coming to you direct from beautiful Las Vegas. All baseball tonight as the NBA and NHL have wrapped things up, so I'll be focusing on the diamond. And Jim Feist is off today, but John Cranton is here in his place. I'm Dave Cokin. Jim's on a 14-5-1 run with his high-end inner circle baseball plays, and a nice high-roller total winner last night with the Reds in Padres over.
Yeah, that was an offensive show. Jim has another one of those red-hot inner circle baseball releases going tonight. $49 at jimfeist.com. You can get for a half price by putting in the promo code JIM50 as you check out. Plus, he has a mound mismatch game of the year. All of this, as well as a 3-pack, too, of totals. All this at jimfeist.com.
I had pretty much a dream night last night. I mean, it just doesn't get much better than this. My Warriors in 5 at plus 250 got home. I got a push on the game, which was a hedge bet on Cleveland, so that worked out well. Didn't work out badly, let's put it that way. And just had a monster night in baseball. The big play on Pittsburgh was an easy winner. I had the White Sox, had the Rangers, and Seattle, so it was a perfect night. If you're playing one unit on everything I give out, the Pirates game was 2 units. Was plus close to 8 net units last night. That is a monster night. Tonight, I'm involved in 2 games. And if you go to jimfeist.com right now, you can get them both or either one at half price with the promo code DAVE50. That's D-A-V-E 50. DAVE50. Excuse me. John, let's start off with the Cubs and Mets. We'll look at a couple of games on tonight's schedule. And the Cubbies continue to have all kinds of problems on the road. 3-14 in their last 17 road games. That is scary bad. They'll face a Mets lineup that, can do some damage to lefties. 6-1 victory for the Mets yesterday. Jacob deGrom throws the first Mets complete game of the season. John Lester, not real sharp lately, and he has not been good on the road. So, you can see why normally, if you look at the ticket percentages in any game involving the Cubs get the majority of the play. Today, it's just about even. So the Cubs bandwagon's losing a few followers right now.
Yeah, and this is one of those examples where you can't go too far back with some stats when it pertains to games and wagering. I mean, John Lester, when he faces a losing team, 21-6. But, there's something wrong with the Cubs. It's been there since April. Lester is off his game from a year ago. The whole team is, as far as offense. And the pitching, too, has dropped dramatically. And then there's the road play that you mentioned, which is just, it's dismal. And it's become, what was that game a few weeks ago where they were playing the Padres and the Vegas money all went on San Diego as a big favorite, a big dog, and they cashed against these Cubbies. So that's what we're seeing right now. And it's tough to back a team that's just out of sync from a year ago. I think the way I'll look at tonight's game, though, is a defensive battle because this is not a great New York offense, number 19th in on-base percentage, and the Cubbies, they've lost 10 of the last 12 when they head to New York, and that was before, part of that is before this season, including 7 in a row here. So there's no way that I'm going to be putting money on the road favorite that's playing so badly right here.
I made the number on the game Cubs minus 102, so there's value on the Mets side. However, there's always something that you got to look at beyond the numbers. And in this game, I want to bring up something real quick here. It'll take me 1 second. And on this game tonight, you have a situation with the Mets where Yoenis Cespedes left the game again yesterday. And I don't know if he's going to play tonight. And Michael Conforto left the game now. He not as meaningful with Conforto because it's a lefty on the mound for the Cubs, and he doesn't hit lefties as well. But, they're a different team without Cespedes. It's as simple as that. And I don't know his status, and therefore I'm going to stay out of the game. So value on the Mets, but that's about as far as it goes for me. Mariners and Twins matching up, and Seattle crushes them last night. The Mariners are a very hot baseball team right now and finally clawed their way back around 500. They haven't been good on the road, but that was a terrific win for them last night. I was glad to be on the right side. The Twins bullpen is really going bad right now, and They're still 4 games over 500, but they have not played well at home. Made the number in this game. Mariners minus 104, so I can't argue against Seattle here.
Yeah, it's tough to make a case for the Twins because they've been great on the road, but I think that's just more of an anomaly because their pitching is bottom 10th in baseball and their offense, 19th in runs scored. The Mariners just have very talented offense, number 6 in on-base percentage, and they're getting Hernandez back relatively soon, so that's going to be a plus for a team that is trying to get over the 500 mark, but I'm going to take a look at them maybe having a run here to get back in the pennant race in the middle of the season. But right now, this Mariner offense is crushing the about 19 hits last night in the win. And then they got Christian Bergman, who's been reliable here. He doesn't walk anybody, which is very key. And he's only given up 39 hits in 38 innings. And then you got the Twins back from that 10-game road trip. Again, they had a winning record, but boy, they come home and they just played terrible now. 18-38 run at home. And I don't really have a lot of stock in Kyle Gibson. He's got a high ERA. He's taken a lot of hits, and he walks way too many batters for my liking. So I'm going with the hot visitors here on nothing.
I have a free play today. This will be on the U.S. Open. And I took 5 golfers, 1/5 of a unit on each one. So there's nothing big here. I'm just splashing 5 players. You know, look, the payoffs are pretty good on all these guys. Not the first 2 as much as the other 3, but this is what I played and the prices I played them at. Ricky Fowler plus 1850, John Rahm plus 1850, Alex Noren plus 50-50, 50-1 there. Kevin Kisner at 60-1 and Francisco Molinari at 85-1. I think the course, look, it's real simple. The course has got fairly wide fairways, and long hitters who keep it straight are going to have an advantage. But the main thing is keep it straight, because if you get in the rough, you're going to be in all kinds of trouble. I think this is going to be a tournament where you get some good scoring. This is not going to be one of those U.S. Opens where, you know, it's a scramble to see if anybody can get under par. And I would not be surprised if par is 288. I think you could get a 278 or a 279 here. So I think the total is going to be about 280, 280 and a half. I haven't looked at that this morning, but I might look at under on that. So anyway, my golfers, and these, again, small plays, 1/5 of a unit on each, are Fowler, Rahm, Noren, Kisner, and Molinari. Don't forget, today I've got 2 games up at jimfeist.com. Use the code Dave50, get them each for half price. And if you want to get free plays every day on a recorded message, call 888-294-1970.
You can also get them sent right to your cell phone. A free play from Vegas every day. Just text GAME, G-A-M-E, to 25827. Remember, Jim has that Mound Mismatch Game of the Year going tonight, as well as a 3-pack of totals, all 3 baseball totals in 1 pack for $29 at jimfeist.com. And use that promo code JAM50 to get 50% off.
And that's going to do it for the Tuesday edition of Proline Daily. We will come back and do it again tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. And for John Creighton and Jim Feist, I'm Dave Cokin. Have a great Tuesday.